Okay, today's topic. Is school a scam? What the fuck? Fuck yes. What the hell? School is definitely a scam. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let's figure out what the fuck is that right. Okay. What was school initially made for? Okay, school was initially made to teach people how to read and write so that either you can get a job or so you can go and get an apprenticeship so they can like easily tell you what to do. You learn a skill. Now you can be self-sufficient. Okay, why did your parents send you to school? Okay, so you can become smart and so you can make money, self-sufficient shit like that. But the reason why that shit is obviously did they do that? Fuck no. Do you know one of the most searched up topics in the world is how to make money online? Like, if school did a good job at that, you wouldn't be searching that shit. You already just be using your skill that they taught you to fucking make money. Are you doing that? Fuck no. So obviously they failed. Number two, to make you smart. If you were smart, you just need to ask one fucking question. How is school making their money? They're selling information. So therefore, how should you be making your own money? Sell information. So you learn something and you teach it. That's all these niggas from Buy My Course. They learn from school. Did you learn from school? Simple. Did school do any of that shit for you? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fucking useless. Next one. What should school have done for us? Okay. This is gonna be a fucking hard one. Okay, I think school should have been like a beginner tutorial to life. So it's like, first of all, we shouldn't be paying for school. School should be free because everybody would want the people in their country to be like not stupid. Because, for example, that a lot of people were scared that Andrew Tate shit, like he was going to be the next Hitler, tell young men to go and beat up bitches. But like, if you believe that everybody in your fucking society was not a moron, you were like, oh shit. The same way I figured out that guy's a fucking fool, and he's probably one of these hey buy my course type of morons. You would have easily, oh shit, everybody is as smart as me at least. So they would have probably known that he's a moron, But no, people were actually scared. This nigga was going to create a fucking army of young morons and they were going to wreak havoc. That's the reason why like school should be free. Or not really free, tax funded. Because if everybody was a certain level of intelligence, we wouldn't be scared of shit like that. We just know that, oh shit, another moron is speaking. Everybody probably knows that he's a moron, There are so many things that school should have done, but they didn't do because obviously is made to create workers. It's not made to make you intelligent. If they wanted to make you intelligent, what they have to do is figure out how to make it that you would love researching or you would love reading. How many people when they graduate, they will even say, yo, I will never read anything in my life again. School is like the worst place for you to learn. Let's go stage by stage. Let's go primary school. I don't know what people call that, but Nigeria, we call it primary school. That's like the lowest. I don't know, maybe it's called middle school in America. That's where we should have all learned communication. School could have achieved something that every human being on the planet will be able to communicate with each other. How? First of all, what's the most popular language in the world? Is it that English or Mandarin? I think, is it Chinese? Mandarin. So based on that, the language that should be taught to everybody is English. Why didn't you teach Mandarin instead? Would you rather teach Europeans and Americans Mandarin, or would you rather teach Asians English? Which one do you think would be easier? That's the reason. So if we all learned English, and then sign language, bro, for people who can't talk. Then if you even want to add small pepper on top of that, we could learn Braille. That means everybody on the planet, we can talk to each other. That's what schools should have done. And maybe children can learn basic math just to be able to communicate no matter anywhere. There might be some disparities in the way we speak. There might be some difference in maybe the signs that we make. But at the end of the day, if everybody could speak these two languages, which is English and sign, okay, maybe then the last language, this one is just for like personal use. It will just be your own people's language. You learn the language of your own people so you can get connection to your people. So if every person on the planet from a young age, from that primary school era, we all learn these three languages, everybody can talk to everybody. Did they do that? Fuck no. Because school is useless. Okay, school is not really useless. I say school has some purposes, like the degree is very important. It's kind of like that degree just shows the world, hey, I'm ready to work. That's why I said that the system is created to create workers. School is definitely a scam, but I would say education isn't a scam. So at this point, everybody's self-educated. Everybody's getting degrees. Everybody's getting certificates, not degrees. Yeah, so school is definitely a scam. Where was I? What the fuck? I'm always going off track. Jesus. So yeah, if we learn those languages, which is English, sign, and whatever your own languages, you can talk to anybody on the planet. That would have been the first one. Then the secondary school, which I think is high school to other people is if we learned a vague knowledge of everything, so which is just, to me, I don't think teachers are that essential. They could be easily replaced by a documentary or a book. So are they really that essential? They are kind of important by keeping the kids preoccupied while the parents are working. I'm being fucking honest, man. A lot of people are emotional, so they won't say the truth. The system needs people to be working. How do you get people to work and leave their children alone? Telling them, hey, we're going to teach them, but really just put them in one corner while your parents are providing slave labor. So vague knowledge of every, the thing that you notice that if you read something, it doesn't really stick. But if you read something and dispatch the knowledge, like which is if you read it and teach somebody else, that will stick pretty much forever. So if we had a culture of maybe watching documentaries and creating, so your test wouldn't be like write it down, it would be teach it. So to almost be presentation. So people will even get that antisocial fear of speaking in public. You get that shit thrown away, because if you were from a kid, every assignment you had to submit was like in a video, or you actually have to do it live. Yeah, you have pretty much no anxiety and no fear of like talking in front of people. Also, when you're in like that primary, you can pretty much be learning survival skills. I'm seeing a lot of videos of kids I don't know, Asian kids cooking, learning how to create an outside stove. You see them doing a lot of things that would be essential for them to live. But I'm not seeing that from anybody else. I think them, like, Asians are really winning, I swear. They're really winning. They have like the best kids, I guess. Yeah. I think university is fucked because they're not giving you the actual experience. So if you have a vague knowledge of everything, first of all, people will don't even ask the right question. People, when you're in uni, they'll ask you, what do you want to do with your life? What job do you want? I think the right question should have been, what do you want to spend the rest of your life learning? The way if you say that you want to learn about something forever, that means that's your passion. That's the thing that you like most likely dedicate your life to, you know? So instead of asking kids, what do you want to do with your life? You ask them, what do you want to learn? Or will you happily learn forever? So I've gone off point again. Universities or colleges, their job should have been to outsource. Okay, it's like immediately you join a uni, they'll maybe give you maybe like a year or 2 years based on the course you choose. A year or maybe two of actually like teaching you pretty much more like theoretical knowledge. Then the remaining 3 years of your course, they will dispatch you to a fucking company. You're going to work there, get the experience, soak it up. So there's like some people will say, hey, I want to be a doctor. Then get there and realize, oh shit, anytime I see blood, I pass out, you know? So like immediately. And that will give you like how many years of experience. So if you actually want to apply, you can just go back to that same company you worked at, or based on that experience, you know that, oh, I've done the job. It's not. And also you can even get like cheaper labor. Since they are learning, they can be paid like intern, maybe like 25% of the regular salary of whoever works the job on a regular basis. So that will get people experience, get the companies free labor or cheap labor, you know. But it should have been more of an outsourcing of learning. I would say school is definitely a scam, but what did they promise you? They didn't really promise you anything. They didn't tell you, hey, I'm going to make you intelligent. They didn't tell your parents, hey, they just register them in school. I think if you learned how to read, that's okay. You don't need anything else. You have the internet now, so anything you want to learn is online. I would say if you're done with school and you have your degree, don't go back. Chase certification, chase skills instead of chasing schooling, unless you need a degree for a certain reason. If not, there's no reason to go to school. Yeah, I think that's it. Peace.